topic. This is called conditional probability. Okay, so in your copy, in your copy, please write down the definition first. Everyone ready? Let there be two events. Let there be two events, capital A and capital B. Let there be two events, capital A and capital B. Capital A and capital B, comma, the probability of occurrence of A, the probability of occurrence of A under the condition, under the condition that the event B has already occurred, has already occurred is called conditional probability, is called conditional probability. Once again, those who did not get it, there'll be two events, okay, A and B. Now the probability of the occurrence of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred is called conditional probability. So what it means is, everyone look at the board. Look at the board. So we got two formulas of conditional probability. Now look at this. Probability, this is the definition of conditional probability. Probability of A such that the event B has already occurred is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by B. So probability of B. So how do you read this? We say that I am trying to find the probability of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred. Is that clear? Similarly, if I have to find the probability of the event B, so under the condition that the event A has already occurred, then the formula is going to be A intersection B, because B intersection A and A intersection B is going to be same. So the numerator is also always going to be same. What is the, which event has already occurred? A. So probability of A. So this is called conditional probability. This is called conditional probability. Okay, so I'll explain the concept wise also, I'll explain the theory also. And please listen to me, my dear students. In the year 2019, you got a question on conditional probability, and that was, they just asked you what, they just wanted to see whether you knew the formula on conditional probability or not. 2019. Okay, so once again, those who joined late, I explain the concept. It is going to be very easy and clear. Okay, so just keep in mind, what does A slash B mean? Probability of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred. Formula is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, because the event B has already occurred. Okay, what is probability of B slash A? Probability of B under the condition that the event A has already occurred. Formula is going to be same, probability of A intersection B. Since in this case the event A has already occurred, so divided by probability of A. Okay, so for a start, we are going to start off with a very easy question. ISC 2019. 2019 में see just question आएगा थियो. I'll just read it out for 2 marks. If A and B are events such that probability of A is 1 by 2, probability of B is 1 by 3, and probability of A intersection B, probability of A intersection B is 1 by 4, you had to find probability of A slash B. So it was just that they wanted to check whether you know the meaning of A slash B and B slash A. So they just wanted to find out the value of A slash B and B slash A. Can you tell me what is A slash B, everyone? What is A slash B? This is probability of A such under the condition that the event B has already occurred. So the formula is going to be probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. So that is equal to 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 3. Answer is 3 by 4. Similarly, what is probability of B under A? So probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. So probability of A intersection B is 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. So 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now everyone listen to me. You can ask your seniors, that means those who gave their Viva this year. The first question when they go for Viva, okay, the first question they will ask you is, what is the definition of conditional probability? They will ask you this. Is that clear? So once again, everyone, let me recap what I have explained one more time. uh, Let me recap whatever I have explained one more time. Probability, conditional probability means if there are two events A and B, and if you have to find the probability of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred, then the probability of A slash B is called conditional probability. Conditional probability one matlab, and what is the condition that the event B has already occurred. Okay, so this was 2019. So everyone, please keep in mind the first question which the teacher visiting examiner is going to ask you is conditional probability. Okay, so before I move on with this, everyone listen to me. Whatever definitions and whatever questions I am telling you, you are going to copy this in your for your project also. Is that clear? Let me tell you what have they asked for your project. On probability, that means section A, they have asked you three things. Number one, conditional probability definition lecture, formula lecture, then kungun gora the question which we are going to do, you are going to do that, copy that. Okay, after that they have asked you theorem of total probability. After that they have asked you Bayes theorem. So these are the three things that you have to prepare for your project. Is that clear? So once again, what is conditional probability? Probability of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred is probability of A intersection divided by probability of B. Okay, now let us take time and understand conditional probability properly. Okay, everyone. So I've just wrote this. So I'm going to explain formula also, and I'm going to explain the concept without using the formula also. Okay. Question number one, please write down, everyone. Question number one, please write down. A dice is rolled. That means when you roll a dice, what is the sample space? What are the possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means cardinal number of S is 6. So when a dice is rolled, you get 6 outcomes. If the outcome is an odd number, so this is given.
Sir, can you please repeat?
Hello, yes, sister.
Sir, can you please repeat?
The question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just write down the question first. A dice is rolled. A dice is rolled if the outcome is an odd number. If the outcome is an odd number, what is the probability? What is the probability that it is a prime number? What is the probability that it is a prime number? What is the probability that it is a prime number? Okay, everyone, those who joined late, this is a very simple concept. This is called conditional probability. Conditional probability means there will be two events. I have to find the probability of one event under the condition that the second event has already occurred. Okay, so see, A dice is rolled, so the sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the outcome is an odd number, so the first event is outcome, we know that when you roll a die, the result is odd. That means you are getting an odd number. So this is already given. So odd number. What are your odd numbers? 1, 3, and 5. So cardinal number of A is 3. Now this is already given. What is the probability that it is a prime number? So I have to find the probability of B. So B means a prime number. B means a prime number. So what are your prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by itself except 1. 1 is not a prime number. So 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, and 5 is a prime number. So n of B equal to 3. N of B equal to 3. Okay, those who joined late, everyone listen to me. Conditional probability means two events will be given. I have to find the probability of one event under the condition that the second or the first event has already occurred. So in this case, now it will be very clear. See, a dice is rolled if the outcome is an odd number. That means the event has already occurred. You are going to get an odd number. That means even number paundaina. Got it? Now this event has already occurred. I have to find what is the probability that it is a prime number. That means this is a question on conditional probability, which says that I have to find the probability of the event B, because they are asking us what is the probability of getting a prime number under the condition that the number which you get is an odd number. So they are asking us to find the probability of getting a prime number, understood, such that the event A has already occurred. That means when you roll the dice, you are just getting odd numbers. So what is the formula? Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. Probability of A. What is probability of A intersection B? It is n of A intersection B divided by n of S divided by probability of A is n of A divided by n of S. So n of S and n of S gets cancelled. N of A intersection B, I have not calculated. What is A intersection B? What numbers are common between A and B? I can see 3 and 5. So we get two numbers. N of A total is 3. So the answer is 2 by 3. So this is the probability of getting probability of getting a prime number under the condition that it is an odd number. Under the condition that is an odd number. Is that clear? Okay. Now
Sir,
everyone, we will understand this directly, okay?
sir,
Concept wise. So everyone look at the board. Concept. So when a dice is rolled,
hello, sir.
when a dice, yes,
सर त्यो
Sir,
5
can you
चाहिँ कहाँबाट 3 र 5 चाहिँ कताबाट आयो
कुन चाहिँ
त 3 र 5 ए
ए
इन्टरसेक्सन
यो भनेको ए इन्टरसेक्सन बी भने ए इन्टरसेक्सन बी भन्नु मतलब चाहिँ नि ए र बी को कमन हेर त ए मा के छ 1 3 5 ऑड नम्बर बी मा के छ 2 3 5 प्राइम नम्बर सो कुन कुन कमन छ 3 र 5 सो ए इन्टरसेक्सन बी बुझ्यौ
यस सर
ओके लो अब पहिला एकखेप हेरौँ कि कन्सेप्ट फेरि बुझौँ कि अन्तखेरि तिमी कन्सेप्ट हेर्यो भने चाहिँ यु विल अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड द बेसिक आइडिया बिहाइन्ड कन्डिसनल प्रोबेबिलिटी ओके सो कन्सेप्टले चाहिँ के भन्छ है when you roll a die what is the outcome tell me खुशी what is the outcome dice roll गर्दा त्यो लुडो खेल्ने
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1
2,
2
3,
3
4,
4
5,
5 र 6 got it now according to the question के भन्दैछ भने नि you are going to get only odd number that means when you roll a die that means odd number मात्रै पाउँछ अरे so you are going to get only odd numbers you are going to get only odd numbers can you tell me what are the odd numbers
1, 3, 5.
very good that means 2 पाउँदैन बनी 4 पाउँदैन र 6 पाउँदैन yes or no so what is happening conditional probability भन्नु मतलब the sample space gets reduced now in your hand you got only these three numbers because भनिसकेको छ कि तिमीले odd number मात्रै पाउँछौ गरे बुझ्यौ त now from these three numbers कतिवटा prime number हो भन त लु I need a prime number so probability of getting a prime number so कुन prime number हो one is a prime number one prime number हो
No, sir.
three
Sir,
prime
all.
number हो
Yes, sir.
3 5
Yes. Yes, sir.
yes so you got two prime numbers so दुईटा prime number total कतिवटा 3 e answer directly e कन्सेप्टले चाहिँ हेर त के भन्दो रहेछ फेरि आई विल एक्सप्लेन one more time ल conditional probability भन्नुको मतलब the everyone listen to me the sample space gets reduced to the event which has already occurred okay so let us understand the concept first a dice is rolled अरे so what are the outcomes 1 2 3 4 5 6 तर क्वेशनमा भन्दैछ आउटकम चाहिँ खाली odd number मात्रै हुन्छ अरे that means even number त भएन so even number आउँदै आउँदैन so 2 4 6 हटाइदेऊ that means you can get only 1 3 र 5 मात्रै why 1 3 and 5 they have already said that you are going to get only odd number मात्रै पाउँछु भन्दैछ नि त is that clear so the event odd number has already occurred okay now from here I need prime number so कतिवटा नम्बर छ 1 3 5 तीनटा नम्बर छ कतिवटा प्राइम नम्बर छ दुईटा so answer is 2 by 3 so this is formula ले this is concept wise is that clear everyone okay if anyone has problem please let me know so take a screenshot of this huh भन फेरि एकै बुझाउनु हो भने बुझाइदिन्छु
formula
okay those who joined late look at this first get this concept clear conditional probability when will you apply formula on conditional probability when there are two events a and b एउटा चाहिँ दिएको हुन्छ that means they will say that it has already happened अर्कोको चाहिँ probability खोज्नु पर्छ so definition of conditional probability says probability of the event a under the condition that the event b has already occurred भन्यो भने probability of a slash b तर यहाँ के भएको छ probability of b खोज्नु पर्छ under the condition that the event a has already occurred so probability of b slash a ल formula यस्तो हुन्छ probability of a intersection b same हुन्छ now which event has already occurred a त्यसले divide गरेको divide by probability of a suppose यो Sabiran if you had to find probability of a under the condition that b has already occurred by probability of a intersection b हुन्थ्यो तल चाहिँ यहाँ के छ which event has already occurred b so probability of b हुन्थ्यो is that clear so this is called conditional probability ल everyone pay attention लो सेम जुनै पनि क्वेशन हो नि म फर्मुला पाराले र कन्सेप्ट पाराले गर्दिन्छु है ल just to make you all understand the concept of conditional probability okay now write down the next question write down the next question the second question is a family has two children what is the probability that both children are boys such that at least one of them is a boy such that at least one of them is a boy such that at least one of them is a boy look at the board everyone such that at least one is a boy here no so first mani sample space look can you tell me what could be the sample space a family has two children right so two children भन्नु मतलब के हुन सक्छ दुईटै boy boy, दुईटै girl girl. यो ठुलो र सानो भनेको चाहिँ younger र older ल. And we can have boy girl or girl boy. So these are the four possible outcomes. These are the four possible outcomes. Once again, a family has two children भन्दैछ. Got it? So we can have four outcomes, four cases. दुईटै छोरा हुन सक्छ, दुईटै दाजुभाइ, दुईटै छोरी हुन सक्छ, दिदी बहिनी, या एउटा एउटा केटा एउटा केटी भनौँ त दाजु बहिनी या त भाइ र दिदी. अम्बो या complicated. Okay. र now let us see what you are supposed to find. They are asking us what is the probability that both children are boys? So they are asking us what is the probability that both are boys. Both are boys. So कतिवटा छ हेर त दुईटै केटाहरु भएको कतिवटा केस छ? There is only one case, boy boy. Yes or no? Are boys, such that at least one of them is a boy. That means this is given. The event B is given. के हुनुपर्छ रे? At least one has to be a boy. At least one has to be a boy. So how many cases will come under this? At least one has to be a boy. एउटा चाहिँ केटा हुनै पर्छ रे. So boy boy भयो, girl girl भएन because both are girls in this case. There has to be one boy. So यो भएन. So we got boy girl र girl boy. So what am I supposed to find? I am supposed to find the probability of A under the condition that the event B has occurred. So what is that? Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. What is the formula? N of A intersection B divided by N of S divided by N of B ko Q. So sorry, probability of B ko Q. N of B divided by N of S. So N of S and N of S gets cancelled. So your answer is N of A intersection B divided by N of B. So let me calculate what is N of A intersection B. Kushi, N of A intersection B means number of elements in the set A intersection B. So here the A र B मा कतिवटा common cases छ? There is only one case, boy boy. So there is only one case, 1 divided by N of B मा कतिवटा case छ? 3 so 1 by 3. So what is the probability, everyone, what is the probability of getting, what is the probability that both children are boys? Both children are boys. Answer is going to be 1 by 3. Is that clear? Under the condition that at least one of them is a boy. At least one of them is a boy. So look at the board, everyone. Concept सिकाइदिउँ. Now see, a family has two children भन्दैछ है. So you know the cases के हुन सक्छ? Boy boy, girl girl, boy girl र girl boy. यतिवटा हुन सक्छ. Now see, if the question was what is the probability that the both children are boys भनेको भए answer के हुन्थ्यो तिमीलाई भन त? Both are boys. Both are boys को how many cases are there? 1 2 3 4. There are 4 cases and we want both of them to be boys and there is one case. So the answer is going to be 1 by 4. Is that clear? But under this given condition, they have said I have to find the probability that both are boys under the condition that at least one has to be a boy. That means एउटा चाहिँ boy हुनै पर्छ. That means यो त लिनु भएन नि त. So you cannot take this case. Is that clear? So we are left with 3 cases. So out of 3 cases, what do I want? A भन्नु मतलब both are boys. So there is only one case. So 1 by 3. So this is the difference between conditional probability and normal probability. So just have a look, please. See the difference between conditional probability and normal probability. Conditional probability, suppose normal probability सोधेको भए, what is the probability that both are boys? त्यति मात्रै सोधेको भए, there are 4 cases. So out of 4 cases, I want both to be boys. So there is one case. Got it? Conditional probability मा चाहिँ के भन्दैछ, we want to find the probability that both are boys provided at least one of the children has to be a boy. That means girl case we cannot consider. Is that clear? त्यसै कारण चाहिँ 3 भएको. So what you observe out here is in conditional probability what is happening is the sample space is getting reduced. The sample space is getting reduced. So whatever is the outcome, whatever event has already occurred, that becomes the new sample space. That becomes the new sample space. Okay. So just go through this. This is specimen question. This is specimen question. So please go through this properly. Okay, so those who missed what I said, once again, conditional probability भन्नु मतलब there'll be two events A र B. सुन है राम्ररी, there'll be two events A and B. Got it? Now they will ask you to find the probability of one under the condition that the second event has already occurred. So when two events are given, they will not ask you probability of A or probability of B. They will ask you probability of A under the condition that B has occurred or probability of B under the condition that A has occurred. यही हो तिम्रो conditional probability. Is that clear? यो तिम्रो specimen paper को question हो. So another thing which you have observed out here is in conditional probability, if you do concept wise, you will see that the sample space which you know gets reduced to the set which has already occurred. Okay, question number 3, everyone. Question number 3. Look at question number 3. Question number 3. A dice is thrown twice. A dice is thrown twice and sum of the number appearing is 6. That means this event has already occurred. That means when you roll a dice, it seems that when you roll 2 dice, it seems that the total is coming to 6. Is that clear? So a dice is thrown twice and sum of the numbers appearing is 6. Full stop. What is the probability that number 4 has appeared at least once? Number 4 has appeared at least once. Number 4 has appeared at least once. Look, let me see whether you'll be able to comprehend this question or not. Daniel, look at this. Sample space by n of s. That means number of elements. I'm not going to write on the sample space because you know when you roll 2 dice, what could be the outcome? First ma 1 आउनु सक्छ, second ma 1. First ma 1 आयो भने second ma 2, 1 आयो भने 3, 1 आयो भने 4, 1 आयो भने 5, 1 आयो भने 6. त्यसरी 2 आयो भने 1. So that way, how did I teach you to write down the sample space when you are throwing 2 dice? In the first die there are 6 outcome. In the second die also there are 6 outcome. So 6 6 are 36 वटा outcomes are हुन्छ. So when you roll 2 dice, okay, but it is given, what is given is a total of 6. That means when you roll total of 6, that means when you roll 2 dice, okay, it seems that you are getting the total to be 6. That means what are the numbers which you can consider? Total is 6 भन्दैछ. So first मा 1 आयो भने second मा कति आउनु पर्छ? 5. First मा 2 आयो भने second मा 4, 3 आयो भने 3, 4 आयो भने 2, 5 आयो भने 1. So these are the outcomes. These are the only outcomes which are going to happen because the question says that when you roll two dice, okay, you might get a lot of cases, but we cannot consider that because question my bhanदैछ that you have to consider only those pairs whose total comes to be 6. That means I can consider only this. So the entire sample space 36 छ नि हुँदैन अब because this event has already occurred. ल अर्को what am I supposed to find? Now listen, a dice is thrown twice, so 36 for a result पाउँछ, and sum of the number appearing is 6. That means it is already given. This is given that the event A has already occurred. And what is the event A? A total of 6. Yeah. Okay, from here, what is the probability that the number 4 has appeared at least once? So I have to find the probability of B. I have to find the probability of the event B. And what is B? Number 4 has appeared at least once. एकखेप चाहिँ हुनु अरे भन्नु मतलब फर्स्ट डाइसमा 4 आउन सक्छ, सेकेन्ड डाइसमा 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5 and 4, 6. Got it? Because the question says number 4 has appeared at least once. एकखेप चाहिँ आउनै पर्छ अरे. So what can happen is the number 4 can occur in the second die also. So 1, 4 पनि त हुन सक्छ, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4 हुँदैन. You always keep in mind whenever you're writing a set, the same number cannot be written twice. So you can have 5, 4 and you can have 6, 4. So these are the possible outcomes. Now from the question, you know, I have to find the probability of B under the condition that the event A has already occurred. You know the formula, probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. What is probability of A intersection B? Go formula, n of A intersection B divided by n of S divided by n of A divided by n of S. From next time you can just ignore this n of S la. So n of A intersection B divided by n of A. So can you tell me what is A intersection B? What is A intersection B? The term which is common to A and B. So जुन चाहिँ कम्ती छ त्यही हेर्नु. हेर त 1,5 छ छैन, 2,4 छ, 2,4 is there छ, so 2,4 रहेछ, 3,3 छैन, 4,2 पनि छ, हेर त 4,2. That means दुईटा इभेन्ट रहेछ. So आन्सर के हुन्छ? n of A intersection B भन्नु मतलब there are two results divided by total n of A एउटा दुईटा तीनटा चारटा पाँचवटा. So answer is 2 by 5. The answer is 2 by 5. Is that clear, everyone? Hello, is that okay or not, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So let us just, everyone, let us just understand the concept. Hello, everyone, look at the board. Let us understand the concept directly. Conditional probability के हो भनेर ल. Okay, everyone see. Two dice are rolled. So sample space के हुनु सक्छ? 6 into 6, 36. For those who want to know यो 36 वटा आउटकम चाहिँ कुन हो? ए 1, 1, 1, 2 dot 1, 6 सम्म. Similarly 2, 1, 2, 2 dot 2, 6. त्यसरी नै dot 6, 1, 6, 2 dot 6, 6. Okay, these are the possible outcomes. Okay, but the question says you can consider only those results. Question मै भन्दैछ नि त जब डाइस रोल गरे नि टोटल चाहिँ 6 आउनु पर्छ अरे. That means you cannot consider, that means you cannot consider all these. You can consider only those numbers whose total is 6. That means के हो? 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2 र 5, 1. Is that clear? So only these outcomes are possible. So from this I have to find the probability that the number 4 has appeared at least once. So I have to find the probability of B under the condition that the event A has already occurred. So S border, can you tell me in how many cases 4 has appeared at least once? So S border हेर त यहाँनिर एउटा यहाँनिर दुईटा, that means 2 divided by 1 2 3 4 5 5. So what did you see again out here? Whenever you are doing questions on conditional probability, the sample space changes to the event that has already occurred. You think the normally के हो probability favorable divided by sample space भन्छ नि त, तर under conditional probability the sample space को बदली चाहिँ you are going to take that event which has already occurred, Is that clear? Okay, before I end today's class एउटा अझै एउटा example ल, अझै एउटा example राम्ररी सोचिराख है एउटा. I'll drop this. भयो यो?
Yes,
Take a
sir.
screenshot. Okay, लु
Yes, sir.
जानुभन्दा अगाडि एउटा तिमीले यो त बुझ्न बुझे कि तर अब कोही बुझेको छैन भनेर चाहिँ एकखेप फेरि ल, simple question ल. A dice, everyone, a dice is rolled. So what are the outcomes? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, suppose first scenario है क्लास 10 मा पढ्ने. Suppose A तिम्रो रहेछ even number हो and B रहेछ number greater than 4. Greater than 4. Which are the numbers which are greater than 4? So
5.
even number के हो 2 4 6. What are the numbers greater than 4? 5 and 6. Yes or no everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now see, okay everyone, if I ask you what is the probability of A or what is the probability of B, what will be your answer? Probability of A भन्नुको मतलब out of 6 elements I need an even number. So how many elements are there? 3 elements. So answer 3 by 6 हुन्छ. अब probability of B, number greater than 4 भनेरे how many numbers are there? There are 2 numbers out of 6. So this is your answer. But if I ask you what is the probability of B under the condition that the event A has occurred, त्यति बेला अर्कै भइहाल्यो नि त. So let us try to understand this. I have to find the probability of B under the condition that A has occurred भन्नुको मतलब now A has occurred भन्नु मतलब खाली even number मात्रै पाउँछौ अरे तिमीले. के मात्रै पाउँछौ अरे? Even number. So त्यसबाट even number बाट that means you will get only 2 4 6. Out of that I have to find the probability of B. B भन्नु मतलब greater number हो. So 2 4 6 बाट greater than 4 भन्नु मतलब कुन चाहिँ हो भने त खाली 6 मात्रै हो कि हैन. So that means यसको आन्सर हुन्छ 1 by 3. Why everyone? Probability of B under the condition that A has occurred. That means when you roll a die, so यसले भन्नुको मतलब के हो? तिमीले even number मात्रै पाउँछौ अरे. So even number के हो? 2 4 6 हैन. त्यसमा B भन्नु मतलब के हो? A number greater than 4. So ये 2 4 6 मा सब number greater than 4 कुन चाहिँ हो? खाली एउटा. So 1 by 3. So this is the difference between the normal probability and the conditional probability. Normal probability and the conditional probability. Now suppose just to see whether you have understood or not, the probability of A under B भन त लु. What is probability of A under B? Formula पारा त गर्नु सक्छौ concept पाराले ल. So what does it say? I have to find the probability of A under the condition that B has already occurred. So B has already occurred भन्नु मतलब B कतिवटा रहेछ? Great number greater than 4. So कतिवटा number छ? छिटो.
2.
How many numbers are there?
2.
There are 2 numbers. बुझ्यो हैन? So out of 2 numbers A भन्नुको मतलब के हो? Even number. So कुन चाहिँ हो even number यो दुईटामा?
6.
So 1 answer. Is that clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in a simple language के रहेछ भाइ?
Yes, sir.
Conditional probability भनेको मतलब conditional probability भन्नु मतलब there will be 2 events A र B हैन. They will ask you to find the probability of 1 under the condition that the event B has already occurred. So in a simple language बुझ्नुको लागि हो भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ? The event which has already occurred that becomes the sample space. हेर त यहाँनिर खाली प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ ए थियो नि त सो द्याट मिन्स वेन यु रोल अ डाइस कतिवटा आउटकम आउँछ 1 2 3 4 5 6 छवटा आउटकम आउँछ इभन नम्बर चाहियो कतिवटा इभन नम्बर छ 3 टा 3/6 तर प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ बी अन्डर ए भन्नु मतलब अन्डर ए भन्नु मतलब इभन नम्बर मात्रै द्याट मिन्स वेन यु रोल अ डाइ इभन नम्बर बाइक अरु केमा आउँदैन अरे बिकज दे आर सेइङ द्याट द इभेन्ट ए हेज अलरेडी अकर्ड सो 2 4 6 मात्रै आउँछ द्याट मिन्स 3 टा भयो त्यसबाट बी नम्बर ग्रेटर देन 4 is 2 4 6 बाट which is the number which is greater than 4 6 so 1/3 okay so tomorrow we are going to continue with this conditional probability so once again before I end today's class please go through the recorded class one more time so it will the concept will be clear so तिमीहरुको प्रोजेक्ट गर्ने बेलामा चाहिँ प्लिज डोन्ट वरी आई विल सेन्ड यु द नोट्स इज दैट क्लियर फर द टाइम बिङ व्हाट एभर इज बीन डन प्लिज रिवाइज इट थरोली okay see you tomorrow then everyone bye bye
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
okay bye bye